Good morning everybody, this is Saint Charts. It is Saturday the 15th of March 2025. Going to start with gold. And this is one where we covered off last week and we thought we might see a bit more downside before we get some more upside. And we didn't get the downside as such. So for me, we've broken out of that blue box within the blue box at sort of 29.48. I said I thought we were going to hit sort of 3,000 and we've done that. And I'm just going to drop down to the 4 hourly. And for me, I think this is pretty crystal clear. We've got a wave 1, 2, this is going to be our 3, and then I think a bit more pullback, a little tiny pullback, and then I think we're probably going to head up to sort of 3,100 level, probably a little bit higher than that, which could well be the top of this blue box here, which we gave sort of a long while back. So sort of 3,177. I think we're going to see a lot of resistance around that level. So for me, gold looking really good, and I think that the gold miners should see another leg up as a result. So that is gold. Next one I'm going to do is FIRERING, FRG. And just bring this one up. I mean, this is one which we covered off last time. We said around here we thought we could get another leg up, which we did. Unfortunately, we didn't break that prior high at 6.10 to bring us up to that red box, which I've now altered actually. But for me, I think this is a perfect place to be loading up. So I've got another blue box down here at 3.56 to 2.89 pence. It seems crazy that it's down here, but it is. So for me, if I just get rid of that one there, and what I think we're going to see here is hopefully, another couple of waves at least higher. So, even a 1, 2, 3 and, try and attack the top there. But hopefully if we can break that high at sort of 6 pence level, hold above it, should bring us into this red box zone up here, which I've now altered. So I've got anything some sort of 6.86 pence should be the minimum if we break that, but hopefully head up to sort of 7.78 or even heading towards sort of 9, 10 pence area. So that's firing. Needs to drop some news to get that going. I understand there's quite a lot of news in the pipeline, so fingers crossed that materializes. CPX is my next one. And this one here, what I've done, I've actually put a trend line in there, which I don't normally do, but for me, I think we've got a break, haven't we? A break of that downward trend there, and so we've sort of broken above it on Friday's trading. It's sort of back tested, but it's held above. Bulls are stepping in, and for me, as I said before back here, that if we can break out here. There isn't as such a live target, but for me, the most obvious target would be in order to complete this sort of wave 1 from there. This is our 2, and hopefully we can have a 3 up into this red box zone here at 0.5 to 0.6 pence, which is going to be lots of bags from where it is, isn't it? So it might not get there, of course, but to me, it looks like we've broken the downtrend. CPX worth a look. PRE is my next one. And if I get that one up, this is one where we thought that, this blue box zone here, I think we've given it before, 19.8 to 17 pence, as a reversal zone, sort of dropped just out of the box, didn't it? And Thursday's trading, Friday's trading, it's boomed up and it's held up, above the top of the box there. So for me, hopefully that means that the bulls are going to step in here and we can see a run up, break this prior high at 32.7 pence and run into this red box zone here at 39.1 to 44.6. So that's PRE. Next one I'm going to do is FERREXPO and just get that one up. And for me, another one that we gave a blue box reversal zone here, had a big spike down. I don't know what that is. I assume that's some sort of false trade, to be honest. So I'm not really going to include that in my calculations. But for me, the blue box sort of held, and we've had a nice big candle again. We had a great day Friday, didn't we, for the markets all round. But for me, if we can hold above sort of 120 pence level, break and hold above that, should give us this red box target zone here at 152.4 to 175.6. So that's FERREXPO. Looking really good. CRTL is my next one, and this one here is, have I got the right one there? Yes, I have. So there we go. So it's back into this blue box reversal zone here at sort of the bottom of the box, 0.179. It's had a bit of a better day's trading, hasn't it, the last few days? But for me, you know, the first point of call here is going to be this red box zone at 0.297 to 0.34. But, you know, longer term, I think the company is saying that they're targeting 1 pence. And I've got a red box there at 1.35 to 1.635. So, you know, that is possible if they can drop the right news. I think there's some big TR1 holders in that, worth doing some research. Just on a capital raise as well. So, you know, that's a good sign. MAXCYTE is my next one. And this one here, if you just get the right one, MAXCYTE, and this one here, for me, this is into a blue box reversal zone at 240 pence down to 194. What I don't want to see here, I don't want to see a break below, I'm going to say around 200 pence, to be honest. We got some big candle there, which to me it looks like a bit of false trading again, you know, slipping that in from naughty market makers. But for me, I don't want to see a break below or a close below 200 pence. But if bulls can step in here, that's quite a long-term sort of reversal zone back from 2023. So, you know, if it was me, put my stop loss just below 200 pence. And if we can make a run up, I'm not going to have a blue box target as such. But for me, you know, hopefully we can get at least a 3-wave bounce and attack there up to 428 pence, probably slightly above. Who knows if we can break that high, probably get to 450, 500 pence. But MXT, worth doing some research on that one. Don't know anything about it, but it's had some big runs in the past. There we go. UFO is my next one. And this one here is in the blue box reversal zone. I've given it before actually at 0.07 pence, and we're just back at to that level, aren't we? Haven't tested the bottom of that blue box there. For me, you know, it's really attack on sort of 0.1 pence, and hopefully it can head towards this red box zone here. Just try to make that a bit bigger for everybody at 0.1355 to 0.1545. So that's UFO. Worth doing some research. I don't know anything about it. Zoo is my next one. This is a chart request. And for me, it's a really good chart actually. You know, that's it's sort of a long-term reversal back from November 2023. There's no nasty surprises in there. And for me, you know, just get the RSI. We've got some RSI divergence there. Look, that's really good. So for me, I think the obvious target here is the gap to fill at 26.8 pence. Would be my first target. And there's another big gap there, isn't it? 104 pence. Goodness me, that's a 10 bagger if they can go and head towards those gaps. So, you know, all to play for there. Worth doing some research. Next one I'm going to do is TRX. And by the way, great chart request. Thank you. TRX is my next one. And again, this one here is sort of a long-term reversal back from sort of May, April, June 24. So it's not a massive, but it should hopefully get a good couple of ways bounce at least, or to the upside. But it's a blue box reversal zone down here, 42.1 to 35.6. So you know, for me, if they can get a nice reversal there and break this prior high at sort of 75 pence. Because bring us into this first red box zone I've got here, 83.2 to 94.6. But for me, first off, let's just see what happens with the first wave. So for me, 1, 2, and then hopefully a big 3. I don't know anything about the business, but as I say, break this high here should bring us into that first red box zone. I've got another one, but let's go to the first target first. Next one I'm going to do is XTR, and this one we tipped it here, didn't we? At sort of 0.5 pence. And in Friday's trading, it zoomed all the way up to sort of 1p, didn't it? It tagged that. So it's probably going to head to hopefully attack the top of that box there at 1.235 pence. But worth doing some research, check what the financial status is, because, you know, I would have thought possibly that there might be a capital raise there, but you know, fingers crossed there isn't, and Colin Bird can produce the goods and continue its upward trend. Next one I'm going to do is SAE. I think this is a chart request as well, actually, and see where we are here. Yeah, SAE. Yeah, it's a really nice chart, isn't it? I mean, you know, it's had a pretty good run from there. I don't know whether I gave that as a tip down there, but you know, I definitely gave the 1.7 here to 1.4 pence as a reversal zone. We're trading at 2.4. So a great call from us yet again. And for me, if we can break this prior high at 3.9 pence, hold above it, should give us this red box zone here at 3.94 to 4.6 pence. So that would have been a good bagger at least if we get there, of course, from that blue box reversal zone we gave down here. So well done. There we go. E-Star Resources is my next one. And this one here, for me, that's a pretty good chart, actually. It's in, to me, I'm going to count a 5-wave down. So for me, we should get at least a 3-wave bounce to the upside. I had a blue box reversal down here at 0.87 to 0.466. We're into that box, so we've tagged the box for sure. Hopefully the bulls can step in, they can bring some good news, and we can start trading or attacking this sort of prior highs here at 4.46. It's going to be 4 or 5 bags, isn't it? So, you know, there's no immediate target, there's no gaps to fill from my perspective. They've all been done. But see how we go with E-Star Resources. It should, hopefully, with the Russian and Ukrainian peace deal, hopefully that helps sentiment over there. MAXCYTE, I've already done that one. AXL is my next one. And this one here, it's in a blue box reversal zone. We gave a blue box reversal zone back here, which worked at 23.6 down to 21.6, went up to 28 pence. So you should have made some money out of that, or at least not lost money. And the next sort of reversal zone here is 17.25 down to 14.35. However, you know what I don't want to see? I don't want to see a break below. Where do I want to see a break below? Well, actually, I'm thinking of a different one, so I don't know why I've got a mark down there. But yeah, so for me, that looks pretty good, actually. You know, and hopefully we can start attacking this prior high here at 33.5 pence. And do I have a bigger target? Yes, I do. So if we can break that prior target there at 33.5, should bring us up to 43.9 to 51.2. That's going to be an awful lot of money, isn't it? So AXL, definitely worth doing some research. Should get a 3-wave bounce at least to the upside, one would assume. Next one I'm going to do is AVACTA, and I'll just do this one. This one, the last one of the day. We said that we didn't want to see a break below that red line. We did. We sort of hit this blue box target zone here at 32.3, but it's a massive, you know, target zone, that is for me. But, you know, if we can sort of break out of this area here, I've got on my weekly chart, I've got a few channels. So for me, it needs to break out sort of above this channel box here. It's probably sort of 55 pence area, and hopefully tack the top of that channel there at sort of 100 pence. So you know, all to play for with AVACTA, but they need to drop some news to reverse the sentiment there, and fingers crossed we don't drop back down into that blue box zone. That's me for this Saturday. Back again tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.